Go.
Bloody hell, look at the legs on that, eh?
How old are you?
19.
I hope she's done that tonight.
Got a woman?
I have at 2 o'clock.
Only ugly ones left at 2 o'clock.
That's my line.
Don't make sure you don't get an ugly one.
Only ugly one's left at 2 o'clock.
Not all, mate.
What?
Hi, welcome to Bouncers.
Hello.
This is the show where you learn what it is to be a man.
It's where you get to bounce.
I haven't finished my tea yet.
Simon, Jeffrey and myself were looking over some old videos and stuff we'd done in the past, and we came across this school production that we had always been admirers of Bouncers, where our old drama teachers were in it. And we always loved that version. We were watching it and we both kind of looked at each other and go, wouldn't it be great to do this? And then we suddenly thought, well, there's nothing going on in May.
So, gentlemen,
Hey!
we begin.
Day one of Bouncers.
Day one, are we excited?
Trepidatious. Yes.
Trepidatious. We're even making up words.
Get in mind the end product and just think, what do we need to do together?
Yeah, that's fine.
By the time anyone's watching this, they'll have already seen it.
Did it do good?
And they're going to be like,
Did
why
it
am I watching
happen?
this? The show was crap. Why am I watching this?
Yeah.
Look at them saying like it's going to be good.
I'm not trying that.
I'm really
No, I'm
worried
just
now.
saying it, which is worrying me to start with. Sepp, welcome.
It's fucking cold.
It's pretty cold.
Edward mentioned it to me. One time, I believe, after did Panto, or it was at a Panto rehearsal. And I'd never heard of Bouncers, but it sounded pretty good. Apparently I was supposed to bring my copy of the script.
Okay, can Simon read for Les?
Yeah, I can.
And Zep as Quite Lucky Eric. And I shall read for Judley. Mark for Ralph.
I will. Possibly a phone call, I can't remember exactly. And he mentioned to me about doing Bouncers. And obviously, initially, I was quite interested. Having, done it myself at school. Obviously, quite a few years ago. But distinctly remember enjoying it quite a lot. So, my first reaction was, it's a great idea. Let's give it a go.
The car is speeding away and taking corners at fast speed. Ralph begins to retch.
Tell him to stop.
I want another slash.
That's probably not the best way to go about it, just casting it in your head straight away. But that's how we did it.
It was sort of thrown at me, the part that I was going to do, and obviously I realised I was the only person for that part because I was the only old person.
I'd like to state at this point, Zep Taco is pretty pissed off because we still haven't started yet.
Fucking hell, it is now 8:10 and we still haven't fucking started.
Seemed to be under the illusion that we weren't here this week.
I wasn't told it was going to be every Monday. I'm sure I wasn't.
Next thing he's going to ask me what time it starts next week.
Edward Purcell, 0158 Judd.
Well, the character Judd I actually played in my GCSE exam performance of Bouncers. So I felt quite at home doing the character again. Not that I'd claim any kind of like definitive version of Judd.
My first thoughts were, oh my god, look at all that dialogue.
There's a new kettle in town. His name is Zep. Rehearsals had a very varied theme. Some weeks they seem to flow very easily. Other weeks, not so much.
I was going to say, we've actually talked about it enough, so should we go on? It's just like normal rehearsal. It's already half hour gone and we haven't done a fucking thing.
It's all right.
It's a constant battle.
Earlier on, perhaps more so, there was some tension very early on.
What is Bleastone?
I don't know, I think it's a part of it.
It's an actor. Punk wigs that were like ball caps with mohawks stuck to them.
Nice.
Just made me think of the show.
Are you saying not to use them?
Not necessarily, I just thought, is that convincing?
That's really funny though, don't you think?
I suppose that's the point, isn't it? It's just a bit silly. Hey man, check out
Don't
our
call me forky,
pump
man.
throw, man.
Yeah.
Do I have to be truthful here?
You can be truthful if you want.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is everyone going to see this?
No.
Simon, emote.
It wasn't good.
Well, that's
I can remember having a good time at rehearsals, but there were certain times where I think a lot of the times people's external interests or commitments sometimes took effect.
enjoy your lady friend.
I will.
Okay. Zach, enjoy your wife.
Yeah, might as well.
Have a good Valentine's Day.
Enjoy yourselves.
too.
I do.
Single man.
All too much.
And maybe caused a bit of tension in some rehearsals that ultimately we look back on now and you laugh about it.
Lawrence here.
Paint the boards, not tread the boards, to paint them, not tread.
When you love someone, it's natural, not demanding. And that's one thing I'm proud to say I found in you. I'm so glad we reached an understanding. Now I know my heart is safe with you. Ooh. So now my love to you, baby, I surrender. Get ready tonight. Gonna make this a night to remember.
At the committee meeting for Morden Players at a Hull.
Don't put that bit.
No, I'm joking. Go on.
It's done. No stories over it. Not telling it again. Be the third time. Don't tickle me.
I'm going to
Tell the
draw
story.
something.
At the committee meeting,
This has got off to a horrendous start.
at the production meeting.
I don't know what they are.
It's a meeting about production.
Fantastic.
I don't know what we're talking about. Like,
Who knows? But
The production.
we're having this because the Coop at the proper Morden Players committee meeting. Why are you giggling? When we brought up something, we were like, we were talking about, yeah, we'll do that soon. Do that at some point. We'll have a meeting about it at some point. And then Coop was like, you need to do that soon. I mean, production is like in May. And then we were, oh yeah, no, we're going to have a meeting real soon. So that's why we're here.
And already we've hit problems.
Well, we're down 3 cast members.
We're down 3.
We're down to 3.
Oh, I thought. How many people are in it?
We always had a decent replacement if anyone didn't turn up.
Right, tonight we have.
Me, Nick.
What are you
Better
doing?
than him.
What are you doing?
Prompting.
You're going to have a lot of work to do. Nicholas Craig Endicott, full name. Whenever we needed a stand-in or just a bit of help with something, he was the first person we would go to, and he would always be willing to help.
I was stand-in, light man, prompt, mediator, counsellor, not as in mayor counsellor, odd job man.
So, halfway through the first act, Nick, how do you think we were line-wise?
Seeming as it is your first time without scripts, very well. Very good.
I think Simon disagrees.
Nick's been very kind.
I'm not saying it was good, but without scripts it was good.
I think I decided quite early on that I wanted the character to have blonde hair, and I knew definitely at some point I was going to go and just bleach it and peroxide it to hell. Just because I thought the look of it would look quite visually different to everyone else as well. So, I mean, that's why I went for the blonde hair. And
That was quite nice, wasn't it?
it was, I enjoyed it.
You seem to be enjoying having lots of ladies touch you.
love the female attention.
What? Oh,
It's Easter Sunday! Woo!
Easter Sunday, hot cross bunny. We're down the hall Easter Sunday because we can't be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
I thought it was Zepp's fault. Say it's Zepp's fault.
It's Zepp's fault.
Zepp.
Zepp.
We're going to set up the stage as much as we can. That means rummaging under the stage. So what are you doing? Change the plugs?
Yeah.
I don't need tools, I've got these.
All I need is my tools.
Once we decided we were going to go with the Thriller dance, which is at the end of the script, we decided to ask Lauren if she would come in and help us choreograph the dance, seeing as none of us can actually dance ourselves.
Do you go through a variety of faces?
Faces?
Yeah, like a smile, a
Okay.
stern look.
Go through a variety of feces.
Is it? Well, I think we is
Well, it is like this is the first one of four.
A couple of weeks ago, we had to move Ed's piano, and I wrenched my back, and then I wrenched it today sneezing. We now have, for future rehearsals, Lauren for lighting,
Lorenzo!
and Claire for prompting and curtain.
Oh yeah, that's right. Claire, I found our original.
Oh, like, have you seen Carmageddon, the game?
She's so powerful.
How?
I can see better in the dark.
I don't believe you.
When it's dark, I can see.
Can you give me a tour of the stage? What's going on at the moment?
Okay. We got Mark up there, so we get her out.
Del.
We're shooting for the music video at the start. We've got Lauren and Zep both showing their asses off.
Loved the set design. I helped build the set. Can I mention that?
You can.
I did. With the help of a few staples.
I suppose it's quite close to Godber's original intention for the set to be quite minimalist, and I think we stuck with that. But we had our own kind of twist on it. I think with the brick wall wallpaper that just. Even when I see it now on the video or pictures of it, I think it looks quality.
Thanks. Ed, you're quite handy.
I did the graffiti as well on it, which was just a bit of fun on rehearsal, and it sells it in a way. It just kind of, you look at it and you think, right, we're already in this like dirty, grungy nighttime area in London or up north or wherever.
No, I would assume that they are more sensible than that. Join the humour, baby cakes.
Fucking funny though, is it?
Are you not happy?
What's her name?
Natalie Chimes for
Nick.
Edmonds.
The spray on graffiti was brilliantly done. No, it looked impressive, very impressive.
And I'm very, very happy to say that I was extremely surprised at how well it looked once we'd done it. It generally, I was just like, all fear, all worry was just gone. I was like, this looks great. It just really does it well. It just sets the scene and everything. And then I remember Ed saying that he was going to graffiti it. And I had the exact same reaction in my head again of like, don't graffiti it, that's going to ruin it. It's going to look rubbish. It's going to, it's just going to take away from the whole thing. And again, I was proved wrong. And this, graffiti it was the finish it needed. It made it more live.
Take a square off.
Is that Snowball?
Mercy.
Hey, gentlemen, sorry, in the rugby. Rah! Not rah. Rotters.
Sorry, rotters!
I mean, obviously I've played parts in the past that other people have done, but all the other parts are done by other people. But yeah, I probably would do it. I probably would end up doing it very similar to the person that done it before, but better.
I want it to happen. But Eric said, no.
You're too violent, Les. You'll try and control yourself.
You don't have any fun, Eric. That's your trouble. Getting past it.
When you do Thriller,
Yes, it's a thriller.
I don't think you can really see you when it's just red.
What's up, Chris?
Place, get to
Sorry.
light us up.
It's just a habit. I'm not sure you can really see them when it's just red.
Can you make it a bit lighter?
Shep is eating all my crisps.
I ain't touched your crisps, you fat bastard.
I have.
Yeah,
I want
keep
to have
talking.
10. Where is it? No! I'm an animal, bro.
Are you even recording?
No. No. Anyway, so Simon has returned from Manchester.
Alright, love.
Hello.
How's it going?
Alright.
Yeah, I picked up a bit of an accent while I was there. I wrote a poem today, but it's called Sticky Vicky.
Do we want to hear this?
Well, it's the name of his girlfriend. So.
No, it goes Sticky Vicky. Your head is covered in poo. Birds care not who they shat on.
That was a good poem.
Wow. I'm glad he came back from Manchester.
Simon, have you considered going to the Edinburgh Festival with
I'd like to point out it didn't rhyme.
Oh.
I remember in the build-up to performance being a weird kind of calm before the storm. That's really hard to explain, but it was almost like I wasn't thinking about it.
Peter.
We're getting the bus.
Well, I'm not walking there in these shoes.
They're lovely.
I know.
Right, I'm gonna put a record on. Oh, yada 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 yada.
Oh, put 3A on. I like that.
No, it's crap.
I think you should put Wham on.
No, I'm gonna put a funky disco record on.
Oh, I don't think you're not, because I like this one here by Sister Sledge. To all of you out there celebrating your 21st today, key the door and let's hope key to another special place. Are there any Nymphomaniacs out there this evening? Yes, there are. Well, I'll be putting something on for you very soon and it will not be a record. Okay, let's just stop the record for the moment. And put up your hand. Yes, put up your hand if you are a virgin. I don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. There are no virgins out there this evening. It looks like it's going to be a night to remember. This is Shalimar.
It suddenly hit me 30 seconds before we walked out to Frankie Goes to Hollywood that, oh my God, all of this preparation, all of this work, I've got to remember all these lines that for some reason I've just forgotten. There in that instant, they're gone. I don't know what my first line is, any of that.
Well, did you just say 5 minutes to go? Yeah.
been quite bad. Zeb's really nervous. We've been trying to calm him down, but he's just...
I'm biking myself. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to sleep. Chris looks like a bouncer.
Chris, do my part. I'm all right.
I'm ready. Oh, I wanted to have him.
And
But Eric said no.
he allowed it.
Fantastic audiences both nights. Friday night's audience just so much had so much more than Saturday night. Sorry for the Saturday night audience, you weren't as good. Friday night audience were just, they were up for it. They were ready to go. They were really enjoying it, and the laughter we were getting back was just spurred you on more every time.
That was quite memorable, where we just couldn't say our lines at all because of the huge laughter.
You know, you just had to open your mouth and people will find it funny. Amazing. And I instantly, you know, I fell into it, and you're kind of like gliding through the performance.
A few people saying that we should have left more time between the laughter, I think, for our lines, but
It's been very hard.
we
There
don't
was
want to kill it. And
nothing.
I was concerned that we would run out of music.
My only regret is that we couldn't put on more performances. That was it, really. I mean, it was a lot of dialogue to learn, a lot of lines, and we should have done it for at least a week.
So there you go, Ed.
That's it, it's over, you gotta go home. There is nowhere left to run.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I haven't got the after show blues yet, which are inevitable.
Tomorrow morning.
Like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be...
I don't know. Why is it?
Hey guys, it's Mark Shepard here.
I do sound like that. Davey Boy Smith.
Smith, that's a wrestler who died.
I was going to have a word with Zep, but he's already gone.
No one cares about that.
Simon's
Whoa.
Sorry, I mean, everyone cares about that.
Family moments over there.
Gotta love it.
Family in the house.
So, where are we playing tonight? Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Get
Keep
in the
talking.
train.
I do like that we had 2 shows and they were top of the line, fantastic stuff, and you know we can come away from it proud of what we've done.
Perfect.
Oh my word! Simon, hi. Are you talking? Simon, are you talking?
Keep talking.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute. Simon, come and have a word in a minute.
Leave him alone.
Oh no, Mum!
I feel relieved.
Yeah.
I feel aroused more than ever before in my life.
You still get your stockings
I'm
on?
so powerful.
Oh, I need to...
I do have my stockings on.
Yeah. Good man. Any final words?
Bouncers too?
When it was over on the Saturday night, because there was only 2 performances, you walk away thinking, that's it, like it's over, and I've got nothing else now. I don't get to do it again, and it's really quite sad.
I think I just would like to say thanks to everyone who came.
And that's it. Our people who did it for us, and
That's right.
let's
seems always in
Yeah, with things like this, like that play, you really do need a tight group. A group that can just bounce off each other. A group that instantly, you could probably put them all on stage and say do some impromptu stuff and it would work in front of an audience because, yeah.